Grand Rising, good morning, happy Monday. I hope everybody woke up peaceful and positive this morning, ready to get a jump start on the day. I know I did. I had my alarm set, trying to get back into the routine of things. It's been a struggle this time, a little bit harder than normal. But nonetheless, I'm here with the daily devotional from Sarah Young's Jesus Calling for September 16th, 2024. I designed you to live in union with me. This union does not negate who you are. It actually makes you more fully yourself. When you try to live independently of me, you experience emptiness and dissatisfaction. You may gain the whole world, yet lose everything that really counts. Boy, isn't that the truth. Find fulfillment through living close to me, yielding to my purposes for you. Though I may lead you along paths that feel alien to you, trust that I know what I am doing. If you follow me wholeheartedly, you will discover facets of yourself that were previously hidden. Ooh, going through those struggles teaches us how strong we really are. I know you intimately, far better than you know yourself. In union with me, you are complete. In closeness to me, you are transformed more and more into the one I designed you to be. Boy, thank you, Lord, for that word. She references Mark chapter 8, verse 36, Psalm 39, 13 through 16, and 2 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 17 and 18. You know, every day, I say it often, that we learn things about ourselves that we didn't know before on this healing journey. Now, it's not necessarily that way when you're still wandering in the wilderness, but the battles, the trials, the tribulations, the struggles, the tests that we go through teach us things about ourselves that we maybe knew that they were there, but we didn't really realize how important of a character trait that it was for us. You know, sometimes it brings strength out in us that we didn't even know that we had. Or maybe it brings things out in us that, you know, the world has told us is a negative thing, but he transfers it into a positive thing. So, you know, that was one of the many reasons that, let me get a tissue. One of the many reasons or many things that pushed me even deeper into my journey, my healing journey. I said very early on that I am a believer in the Most High. I am a believer in my brother Jesus Christ, and I accepted them into my life a long time ago. But that's not it. Like, that's not where it stops. There's more. It goes on. The journey doesn't just stop there. And for most of us, we have to make a deliberate, conscious choice to continue that journey. As he said in days past, to continue that adventure. Because life is supposed to be an adventure. You never know what's going to happen from one day to the next. Don't take that as a dark thing, as a shadow. Take that as it's exciting. You better get excited because you never know what tomorrow's going to bring if you follow where he leads you. Now, of course, if you get stuck in that box where you're living a monotonous life where it's the same thing day in and day out, then yeah, I guess you do know what to expect. But even though people choose to live a life like that, his hand is still over all of us, even during those times. So he can come in like a wrecking ball and just tear stuff up. And we may not always see it as something beautiful when it's happening. But if we make the most of that situation the way he intends us to, by the time we get to the end of it, it will be a beautiful thing. Because it either brings things out in us that needed to be brought out, or, natural disasters can bring a whole community together that didn't used to be that type of community. So good things can come from the negative things, the negative situations, and really in reality, that's just how we perceive them as negative, because it hurts usually in one way or another. And, none of us enjoy that kind of pain, especially emotional, spiritual pain. Boy, I think that's the worst pain you can experience, is spiritual pain, where you truly do feel lost. But as I had to learn through my own circumstances, and I think it's that way for most people, it's through that pain that not only do we find our purpose, but we find the path, because it draws us near to him if we process it properly. That's what that's what he hopes, because he has to have hope in us just like we have hope in him, because we do have free will. And we can choose whether to keep wandering in the darkness or, to follow the light. All right. I hope this encourages somebody today. Remember, happiness is a conscious choice, not an automatic response. So I encourage you to choose to be happy today. No matter what your circumstances are, please try to find the positive in those circumstances. No matter how hard it may be, believe me, I understand it. That can be a very difficult task. As always, be grateful for what you have, the big, the small, and the blessings yet to come. If you see a need out there today, tomorrow, next week, if there's any possible way that you can fill that need, please do so. You may not only better their day, but you could possibly change their life. And as we leave today, I pray that God clothes us in his armor. That is the air conditioner making that noise. Sorry, I got distracted. I pray that God clothes us in his armor, and that he strengthens our discernment, and that he guides our steps. Be blessed, find peace, and I'll see you next time.